Hello everyone, this is Hector from Everything Horror, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 13th floor haunted house in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, there are dozens of 13th floor haunted houses across America. There's the original in Denver, there's the one in San Antonio, another in Chicago. They're popping up all over the country. So I know Phoenix, it was one of the first ones that was made after Denver. I think after Denver, it was maybe the one in San Antonio, and then it was Phoenix. But I don't know. Maybe I may be incorrect on that. But yeah, went to the 13th floor a couple of nights ago. Um, so here's my review. Now, when you get to the 13th floor, first off, it's right off Bell Road, off the 17, and it's near the Santisi brothers. Now, when you first get there, they have it inside of what looks like used to be a retail store, possibly. So they have a lot of space to work with for this haunted house, and this is actually inside of a building. The other haunts were, outside. They're outdoor haunts, but this haunt has it inside of a building. Now, with it being in a building, you have more of that immersive feel because when you look up, you're not seeing the stars or clouds. So it does well with that. Now, the 13th floor, when you start getting into the scare floor to get your tickets scanned or getting your tickets, they have a couple of actors out there. They had like a old man, this creepy old woman creature thing, and then they had a monkey roaming around. Now, when you first walk into the 13th floor, there's like a corridor that you're walking through. There's mirrors, and it has a theme of like the gothic theme. And then they have you turn into an area where it looks very industrial, and there's like kind of like a public bathroom, all grungy looking, one that you wouldn't want to use, and they have pictures set up there, so they have you go and take pictures. You have to do a normal one, and then you act like you're getting scared for another one. So it's really cool that they have that. And then after that, you stand in line to actually get into the haunted house. Now, the very beginning, I'll go over when you first walk in there. It's like a weird old-timey elevator that they have you go in, and then they take you to the 13th floor. It's a really cool setup, a really nice effect. You actually feel like you're in an elevator, so very well done. And after that, you're in the 13th floor. Now, production, of course, is amazing at the 13th floor. The sets are very well done, a lot of attention to detail. The aisles, what you're walking through, are very narrow, so really great opportunities for scares. And the makeup and effects on the actors, very well done. Of course, production will always be great at the 13th floor. The only thing that's holding back the 13th floor is it's a lot of the same crap. A lot of it is the same. From the year that I went before, I went, I think, 2015, and it's pretty much the same. In that way, it's not worth your money. For me. Of course, all well done. Production is always great, but you can always have great production if you're not really doing anything else to your haunted house. Yeah, it's just a lot of the same. Seen it all before. And that was a letdown because I saw in the advertising they were gonna have like a nun theme. They say there that they do changes to the haunted house, and I even heard I had watched or I had read on a news article. I think it was for AZ Central. They had went to the haunted house. They did an interview, and they said that there was going to be an interactive element for the zombie section at the end of the haunted house. I did not see any interactive element. Supposedly there was going to be buttons that you can press and room to doors would open, and just more of an interactive element to the haunted house, and I did not see any of that. So I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was miscommunication or just lying. I don't know. And then on the actual site, saw that they were gonna go for like a nun theme, and I did not see any nuns at all. So I don't know what was up with that. Maybe I might have missed them, but I felt like I was paying a lot of attention. That's what I do whenever I go into a haunted house. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking at the details, at the actors. I always want to get a good look at their faces, to look at the makeup and effects on their faces, prosthetics, masks, whatever they're wearing. I want to, I try to take everything in whenever I walk into a haunted house. And I did not see any nuns. But again, a lot of it is the same. They still have that swamp area. They still have the pirate area. They still have all that. And yeah, it's all well done. But it'd be nice to see new things whenever you're paying $30 to get into a haunted house. But yeah, that's the only thing with the 13th floor. If I was just rating, this was my first time going to the 13th floor, I would give it 5 out of 5. Timing was great with the scare actors. There was awesome sets, awesome effects. Atmosphere is top notch. But the only thing is, this isn't my first time going into the 13th floor. And with that being said, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Seen it all before, but it's still well done. Actors are great, but I've seen it all before. Wish they would do at least something different. Anyways, you guys, that was my review of the 13th floor. Did you go to the 13th floor this year? Have you gone to any of the haunted houses that I've talked about so far? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. And hopefully you guys like this video. There's going to be another one. I'm going to Fear Farm. See how that goes. So far, Fear Farm has been my favorite haunted house in all the past years. But let's see if it still holds up this year. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. And that was Everything Horror. Happy Halloween, you guys.